Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is the DAC speaking, and I'm very pissed. I would like to share to you a situation that has occurred today and yesterday relating comments in the comment section of a video that is totally pissing me off, and I would like to ask to you guys to give me some input and your opinions on something, namely the question of freedom of speech. As you guys probably know, I identify myself with the label of libertarian, of anarchist, of free market anarchist, moral nihilist. In terms of normative ethics, I totally have a personal preference for desired utilitarianism and libertarianism. Okay, but I have to ask you guys, what do you think freedom of speech should consist of? What does it mean? What is a proper definition of it? What's your preferred definition for it? Do you think, for instance, the following situation should or should not have repercussions for the agent? Namely, a person that spreads lies that are so dangerous that you have a very high chance that those lies will cause physical harm to someone. For instance, if I am driving, someone comes behind me, I see that a freaking huge truck is coming, in my direction, and I give the person behind me leeway to, come on, pass. The person passes believing me, and they have a car crash, the people die. Or if a blind, deaf person is by my side to cross the street, and I say, okay, it's safe for you to cross now, and the freaking car comes and runs her over. Okay? Am I just expressing my free speech because I'm not inciting to violence and I'm not directly aggressing against someone? Is that what free speech is all about? Because I've been dealing with the guy that has got to be totally mentally retarded. He even called me a fascist, even though I'm in the anarchist camp. But because I said some people in the environmental movement, but the ones that are climate change deniers, that are global warming deniers, people that are defending that greenhouse gases are not the current drivers of global warming. And I was like saying that they are spreading dangerous lies, and I would not be shocked at all if they if consequences were felt by people spreading these dangerous lies that can ultimately result in what I said would be genocide, because if you prefer the term, mass killings or mass deaths, if that expression suits your aesthetics, I can use it. It's the same thing. If they are spreading information, false information, that has a high probability of contributing towards a culture of permissiveness that will result in inaction, that will result in millions of people can people like me that are aware of the facts do something about it? Don't we have reasons to act to prevent these people from spreading lies? You know what I'm saying? So I would like to hear what you people think free speech is. Do you think it's an absolute right? Do you even believe in absolute rights? Do you think there are such a thing as absolutes in this world? And if it's a matter of the definition, what is your definition of free speech? Do you think it's just you can say and do whatever you do just as long as you don't touch me? Just as long as you don't touch me, everything is doable and acceptable. What do you think? Because I see some people that must be totally retarded defending such a definition. in practical terms, that is the definition that you're proposing. For instance, this asshole called Dante's Objective says something like, okay, let me read. Freedom of speech is sacrosanct unless one is directly inciting violence. Okay? And before that, he had said something to the point. Okay. He says that my idea of free speech does not include freedom. Again, unless someone is inciting violence, i.e. telling people to actually go and kill others, then it is protected under the category of right to free speech. Okay, I think I passed my point. What do you guys think? I need to know. And by the way, I totally encourage every person who is not living in La La Land, who is open to facts, to evidence, to credibility, to check out the video called The Big Swindle Movie. It is a systematic debunking of the documentary known as The Big Climate Change Swindle. Okay? Exposing why and how the director crook of that movie misrepresents reality systematically by providing charts that are as long as 25 years old, interrupts chart data after 1985 when correlating sunspot cycles and temperature by making it seem that there is a perfect correlation that has never been broken, when in fact after 1985 we see temperatures rising like hell and sunspot activity decreasing like hell in the opposite direction. So that wouldn't suit their theory at all. I want you guys to think. Don't be mindless drones. I am very much ashamed of so many libertarians, so-called libertarians. I don't even know how I can be identifying myself with a label that has people so brainwashed as to support dangerous things like the anti-vaccination movement. To those I would say, please check the site sciencebasedmedicine.com and see the facts. And these stupid people, well, I'm totally pissed off. Just leave me your comment. What is free speech? What should it be? And if you want to comment on the Swindle movie, do so. Be cool.